thought it might be kind of fun to introduce you to our trailer rig and show you some of the features that are helpful to us. This is a Grand Design Reflection 312 BHTS. That's the model. And come on inside and we'll show you what we got. Welcome to our house. As you come in, an unusual thing that wouldn't be ideal is that the bathroom door lines up with our front door. But that works for us because when the push-ins are all closed and we're on the road and we have just kind of a minimal situation, we still have access to our bathroom and we still have access to our bedroom. Okay, so this is that bathroom that lines up with the front door. As you can see, we have a medicine cabinet on both sides. Down below we have a sink, just a good operating hot and cold sink. We have drawers on this side. There's our shower with sliding doors. It's not real roomy, but it's very suitable for us. And our other medicine cabinet here, and down below that, places for towels. Some more drawers down there that we've tucked in, and of course the toilet. Okay, and then the other room that's always available for us is our bedroom. It never gets closed up or made unavailable to us. So come on in, we'll show you the bedroom. Ready? We have a double-sized bed in here. It's a little smaller than home where we have a queen, but a double works for us. And it works for the three of us because this is where the dog ends up at night. We each have a closet on the side. It's actually quite deep, as you can see, so we have hanging clothes in there. Kimla's happens to be over there. Up here we have cabinets for more clothing, and they have spring action doors so they stay closed while we're on the road. Again, this is a double-sized bed, and one thing that we really enjoy about this when it's really cold is if we have electricity, we can flip a switch and we have a bed warmer. So we'll have a nice warm bed at night. By the way, this quilt, just on a personal note, this quilt Kimla made from pieces of wool, and I just love this. It keeps us extra warm too. Over here, we have an extra big closet, and had we chosen to do so, we actually could outfit this with a small washer dryer, and it's all hooked up for those. But we choose to use it instead for hanging clothes, and we also have some shoes in there. Down here we have our couple more drawers for some of our other clothing. Okay, as we came in the door, we took you one direction. If you come the other direction now, you're coming into the area that gets closed up when we close in the push-ins. We have one push-in over there, which of course right now is out, so everything's fully accessible and open right now. We have a large normal house size refrigerator, which is really a blessing for us. We appreciate that a lot. We have an oven, we have a TV, storage, microwave. Over here we were kind of surprised, didn't really request this, but when we ended up with it, we enjoy it a lot. This is actually a very efficient heater. It has the ambiance of a fireplace, and it's not gas, it's just electric. But that's a very efficient heater. Over here we have a couple of seats where we can watch TV or visit or just relax. And then we also have the booth, which can be our dining area. And our dog is watching this, enjoying every minute. You wonder what's going on. You can see we have the floor. Actually, when we're all opened up, we put out quite a few rugs. It makes it a little bit more comfortable and homey in here. And I think it's easier for the dog as well. We have more storage and cabinets over here next to the refrigerator. As well as on this side, Again, more cabinets up here. Sometimes we'll keep books or a small selection of movies when we're on the road. Some more food storage down here, kind of pantry. So that's very helpful. Another element in here, of course, is this island, which is super helpful. It has a nice big sink in it. These panels remove here, and so we can do dishes in here, and also below we have some storage as well. But it gives a lot of nice counter space for doing things and working on food preparation. Now this is a separate back room. It has a sliding door, as the bathroom does, which right now is open, of course. But this is a separate bedroom that we have, and we can choose to open it up, and it's open now, so come on, we'll let you see in here as well. So this is the separate bedroom here. We've made some changes in here from the original arrangement when we bought it. It used to have a couch down here, which opened up to a bed. We removed that and just put in what we thought was a more suitable bed, which we happened to find at IKEA. This is another sleeping bunk up here, and Kimla even made some curtains so that this can be opened up, and that can be an area where another person can sleep up there. Up here, it came equipped with this set of stairs. There's some drawers and cabinetry here, but you could go up the stairs and there was another bunk. Well, because for the most part it's just Kimla and I, we have these extra plastic drawers. We've outfitted them with these really good catches here so that they will never open when we're on the road. And we have lots of things in there, from hiking, biking materials. It might have photography, things like that. Another set of drawers over there. There's our hamper. This is one area where we might come in and exercise. We've also used this room on occasion to store our bikes. If the weather's poor outside, we can put a couple little bike stands in here. And if it's just Kimla and I, our bikes can have space as well to be safe and out of the elements. And sometimes Dakota decides this is where he wants to be too, although he's usually out with us. Okay, we'll take a look at the outside of our trailer, some of the features of it. I'm going to tell you right now that we have some outside noise in the area, so hopefully that won't be too much of an interruption. So here at the front of our trailer, inside here is where our 2 propane tanks are. In some settings we use propane more than others, but that's one of our important features. It's covered right now, but here is that electric jack that we've talked a little bit about. We have 2 batteries there, and they play an important role in our electrical system as well. Sometimes even when we're not hooked up anywhere and we're just in a Walmart parking lot, we're using the power of those batteries to be able to have some indoor lights and some minor electrical things that are powered off the battery, which then is recharged when we go somewhere and we can hook up and plug in, or it's also recharged by being on the road by getting recharged power coming back from the battery, which is being powered by traveling down the road. On both sides of the trailer we have these doors here. It swings open. It's kind of nice. There's a light that lights up as soon as I swing it open. They're connected, so I have this whole empty space in here. On this particular side we have usually our hose storage, we have step ladders, sometimes we have extra tools, cleaning supplies, things like that, and those are stored in here. We refer to this as a basement, one of our basement doors. We don't have it out right now, but we have an awning that we can bring out. We had one incident a few years ago where a little gust of wind came out of nowhere and played havoc with our awning, so we're very cautious about that. We usually stake it down, and we're very careful to only have it out when we're quite sure that there won't be any significant wind. This is one of our push-outs. This is the push-out that contains the dining area. So you can see it's just inside that front door. It allows us to have a lot more space. There's some of that side noise. Okay, we have a couple chairs out here right now just to relax. And the dog sometimes enjoys being out here. We've opened up a big rug that we have. It's actually a mat, I guess, a plastic mat. And it kind of gives us a nice protected space here. It designates an area. Okay, so once we get past the push out, we have this door. I've already loosened it to make it fast for us. This is our outdoor kitchen, and honestly, we probably don't use ours as much as some people do, but we really do enjoy this extra little refrigerator. We put extra little protective clips in here, so again, it can't come open because of vibrations on the road. It has a microwave, some extra storage, so we might keep some snacks and things in there. And we actually have a nice little usable extra sink here. And if I pull this out here, a couple little things there. We have a couple little extra gas burners here. So that would be nice if we were wanting to cook something out here, make chili out here, or cook something in a frying pan out here and not indoors. We're on the back on this side. It's a little hard to see because we're up fairly close to this fence here, but that's where, if we're on the road, we have our bikes. We'll probably be taking them down tomorrow, but right now they're still on the rack. We put a cover over them to help protect them. We have a ladder for getting up on the roof. It also has a special rack on it right now, where when we're on the road, those chairs that I pointed out earlier outside, we put them in a bag that Kimala made, and we attach them right here on the stairs, on the chair, steps rather, as a good way to haul them down the road. I think I'll start right here in the front on this side. I made reference to these basement doors, so here's the one on this side. Again, I love that I can put this up here. The light turns on. It's held by magnets. That's very handy. I really like the way Grand Design set this up. They have these valves right here, and then they have the little diagrams back there. And just by matching whatever type of camping we're doing or whatever functions I need, I can turn the valves. It's very clear, match that, and that takes care of the decision making on that part. In this area, there's a couple other things. Our water hooks up in here. So the water hose, when it comes from the city line or the campground line or whatever, comes from underneath, comes up through the floor of this little compartment, and it hooks up right here to the faucet. There's also a second faucet up here, and I can turn this on and off here if I want. Right now it's attached to this, but I can put a nozzle on here and have a spray nozzle for outside. A little bit of storage back here. We keep the bars and some gloves and some extra things in here, but that's what this basement's for right here. As you come around, you can see where the flame is when we have the hot water heater going. We store our sewer hose in that tube, and then we attach it here. You can see the blue hose. That's our heated hose that we use when we're, if we have any concern at all about freezing water. So we have our heated hose out, we have our sewer hose, and then the black connection here is our 50 amp electrical, and it comes to our power source. So right here we have our electricity, we have our water, and we have our sewer drop. And that's where all the wastewater, as well as the restroom waste, all comes out there. And that's about it. You can see on this side of the trailer we have two push outs. This is the one that's where the refrigerator area and the television disc slides in and out. And this one over here is the slide out for that extra back bedroom. Thanks for joining us on this little tour. We hope we'll see you again soon. Don't forget to subscribe.